my name's Tim Johnson. If you seek other people's approval, you will always be their prisoner, as per the title of this video. It's a quote from the Tao Te Ching, and it's really true. It's all about caring about what other people think of you, and about ego, really. The reason I'm making this today, I wasn't even going to make a video today, so this is really off the cuff, really. I felt as though I had to make it, because you never stop learning in this journey of sobriety, and certainly I don't. And when I started making these videos, I mean, when you put yourself out onto YouTube, you have to expect everything that brings with it, and you also have to make sure that your motives are right, and it's not about your ego, because it can become about your ego, and that's the wrong thing. It's not good for your recovery at all, you know. And the reason and the motives behind this channel, and I thought very long and hard about doing it, was hopefully to share my experiences as I learned them, because when I started making these videos, I was about 5 months sober, and you know, I was very much still learning, as I am today, very much still learning. So I wanted to pass on experiences that were, you know, that had worked for me, and that hopefully would work for other people, and perhaps help them, you know, in their recoveries, and things that didn't work for me, you know. And it wasn't about me or my ego, or, you know, because part of recovery is trying to let go of that ego. It's really hard sometimes. But when you put yourself out on YouTube, you leave yourself sort of wide open, because it's certainly not about the money. You don't make any money from this, you know. Literally, the motive is to, you know, to try and pass on a message and to help others, you know. So obviously, as the channel's grown, and I'm really grateful for everyone that's subscribed, you know, the channel's grown now to 190 odd videos. And over, you know, it's been open, the channel now, for just on 2 years. As it's grown, of course, the YouTube algorithm means that you become open to more and more people. So, you know, the net gets a bit wider, if you like, and certain videos, you know, the more popular ones, as your minutes grow and the viewing minutes grow, you know, the videos get sort of released and more people see them, and it widens the net a bit. So you're going to get comments on there that perhaps people, obviously, that disagree with you. Well, I've never had a problem with anyone disagreeing with anything that I say, because again, it would be my, you know, it would be about ego if I did, you know. And I'm always, you know, constructive stuff, that's comments, I would never challenge. I don't normally end up in a debate with them, but you know, I normally would just let it run and let other people, you know, follow the thread and discuss it, because we're all entitled to our opinion. I'm learning every single day, like I say, you know. So those sort of comments never really worry me. That sort of criticism never worries me. But the thing I've got to really work on, and I thought I was doing quite well on it, was worrying about what people said personally about me. And I've been doing really well with it, so I thought, and, you know, brushing off, you know, because you get some really cruel comments, you know. I'll just take it with a pinch of salt, really, you know, when it's really personal, and it can be. I just generally, if it's not constructive and it doesn't help anybody else on the channel, I'll just remove the comment, you know. But someone made some comments over the last couple of days that were personal, but they also sort of hit home quite a bit. I'm not even going to discuss them on here, because it doesn't really matter, because obviously that person, you know, rather than me react to it like I did, I should have been very sympathetic to that person, because obviously that person was hurting and needed some sort of encouragement and help and support, you know. Not so I didn't enter into it. I just removed the comments. But I'm thinking about them for a day or so, you know, and it really got to me, and I thought, God, I'm nowhere near on this journey yet, am I really? Because I've let this become about me and my ego, and the comments were cruel, you know, but I should have just brushed them off, because, as I say, they were about that person, not about me. And this is something I really want to point out. You've got to really work on your ego. You know, there's a couple of things, because it's about giving service. Part of recovery that's been really important to me is trying to be selfless. And there's a quote, isn't there? You know, plant trees under whose shade you do not plan to sit. And that's a really fascinating quote for me, because that just means losing ego and constantly serving and being helpful to others, being selfless, and letting nothing become about you. Because as the quote at the beginning says, you know, care about what people think about you, will always be their prisoner. Seek their approval, you will always be their prisoner. You know, and it's so true, that, because I was that person's prisoner for 2 days before I made this video, and now I'm released from that prison by making this video and discussing it openly on here, my feelings, because I've recognized them for what they are. And it's really important, it doesn't matter how far you get in recovery or how early you are in recovery, to because the biggest thing in this society, where we're all held up to a microscope and nothing's real anymore, you know, and you're, you know, bombarded with images of what you should look like, how you should behave, what you should own, you know, the material world, this, that, and the other, that makes you happy, this makes you happy. Well, deep down, the only thing, you know, it's down to you. You only have control of 2 things, and that's your thoughts and your actions. So don't let other people control you. Don't let outside control you. You know, you've got to be quite strong with this. And it's really, really difficult in today's society, because you know, it's how we perceive ourselves. There's another fascinating quote. I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I am what I think you think I am. Now slow that one down and think about it, because it's how you perceive other people perceive you. It's about what you think you are, but that's not true. That's about your ego, and you need to let go of that. You need to let go of that ego. You need to become selfless and serve others. You need to not let outside things affect you or upset you, or what other people think about you, because you have no control about what other people think about you. You know, you've got to let go of what you can't control. I've made lots of videos about this, and it's so important, and I need to follow my own lessons, you know, and I've learnt something this last few days that I'm still, you know, that obviously I'm still learning and I still need to work on. But it's been a valuable lesson for me, that, because if I'd have let that resentment carry on and fester and grow stronger, who knows where it might, you know, I'm not saying it would have led to relapse or anything like that, but it would have led to a lot of unhappiness over and stress and that churning in your stomach I was talking about in the last couple of videos. You know, so, and it's not, you know, you have no control over what they say or think. That's their issue. That's other people's issue. You know, it's about them, not you. It reflects how they are in their own mind, not how you are. So don't try and let go of your ego. Don't let other people affect how you think and how you feel. You have no control. You only have control over your thoughts and actions. Please subscribe, please like, please share the videos if they're useful to you. Thank you all so much for your support to the channel. I'm delighted it's started to grow and more people are actually seeing the videos. And if they're helping anybody out there, that's what it's about for me. It's not about anything else. It's not about me, or certainly not about any, you know, money or anything like that, because I don't make any. So, you know, it's not, you know, it's literally about sort of passing on a message and sharing experience. So thank you for listening. Carpe diem. Don't forget, seize the day today. If you're going to change, today's the day you change your life. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.